Hi everyone, it's Noelia with My Moxie Dreams. Thanks for joining me today. Today's video is going to be a setup for the month of July, and I think a plan with me, maybe. I mean, I'm doing my weeklies with you, so we'll see. All right, if you are new here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this kind of content. And if you do, I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. For everybody else, welcome back. Okay, you'll see a major change here, and it is that I am in my matte brown Amica CROCO. I don't know, I guess I've been in the Moterm for a really long time. I want to say over a year, you guys, because I was in the Dune and then I jumped over back and forth between the caramel and the Dune. And somebody had, I can't remember, I'm so sorry. I remember, but it's not in front of me right now. Somebody asked if I was willing to sell my Amica, my CROCO, and I'm like, oh my God, I almost forgot that I have it. Like, I have some rare Franklin Covey Auroras. I have my Amica that I love and adore, and I used to change them out way more often than I have, just because I got like into the groove of having the Moterm and liking the floppiness of it. And yeah, so she reminded me, and I'm like, you know what? I need to get back in my CROCO. I love this because it's compact and I could just throw it around. I wasn't babying it. Not that I baby my Moterms because they're so inexpensive, but I don't know. And that discussion is going to be had in the flip through. And I promise you, I'm recording the flip through today. This is the second video of my day. Today's Monday. I worked from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. I did my plan with me and my pocket moleskin and my setup for July. Now I'm doing this setup, and then after this video, I'm immediately going to record the flip through. All right, so I'm going to talk a lot in the flip through about just all things planner related, pros, cons, etc. So stay tuned for that. Let's just get into this one, shall we? All right, let us take this out. And what I did here, oh, well, hello, Noelia. Here is our July theme, as you can see all over my desk. She is gorgeous. And I think I was drawn to the red and white bow. It's very, I don't know, July to me, not like 4th of July Independence. I'm not celebrating that this year because clearly we are going backwards in our country. I'm not going to go into that, but I just loved the just beautiful softness of this girl. I loved the red and white. It just reminds me of like cherries, like summer. I don't know. I saw her. I thought I was going to have a really hard time with July, but I ended up seeing her and falling in love with her and thought easy breezy stickers, easy breezy. So here are the stickers that I decided to make. I tend to like things that I can cut in half, and so I made these rounds. I added this little scallop here to kind of blend in with the scallop here, and then I'll be cutting these in half, maybe holes, who knows, we'll see. For my weeklies, I did these bigger ones, so we'll see how that works out. So, and because this is different than the Moterm, this pocket is different than the Moterm, I had to cut this a little bit different so that I would have it here like that, so that you'll be able to see each kind of side. Did I do that right, Noelia? Yeah, that's how I want it. I want to see the scallops and the red. So there's that, not much changing in the front. Okay, let's just go in order of necessary. So you'll probably notice that I am not switching out anything. I used to put my July, again, we're gonna talk about all of that in my flip through. Right now, we're just gonna set up for July. So I'm taking my monthly and I'm putting it here in the July area. Is there anything here? Currently is all good and dandy. We here are my weeks of June. I think towards the end I stopped decorating, like right here and this week, or this is last week. I'm gonna move this right here so that there's some, feels bland on my desk. Okay, I can toss this or put it to the side. Let us get this and this out. I'm going to take out all of my, I think I like to leave, do I? Did I not close this out? 26. I didn't close it out, you guys. I guess that's what I'm supposed to do with you. Okay, let's pull all of June's. I'm gonna set this one aside so that we can, after we set everything up, we'll do the weekly reset. I guess I forgot to do that. Oh well. We'll take her out. We're gonna add, I'm all over the place. I was like, did I forget to do the weekly reset? I probably should have done that first, but it is what it is, you guys. It's not a big deal. We're gonna do it together. Let's just set up what we need to set up. Okay, and then here we will put, where are my weeklies? Here they are. My weeklies will go behind here. I've kept this in here because it's like my overall watering. And let me just do that right now because I like to have it highlighted. I just like to see overall how often I'm watering. I think I need to get my watering just fixed in my garden. I haven't found that sweet spot. Okay, current week in July. All of my July weeklies are in here. You shall see. I did change this, the watering tracker, so I can kind of see different areas instead. So all of that is here. Here she is. My tracker is tracking. We are gonna move this way because now we're in July. I'll just do that. I can take this out and let's move this to the side. I have not watched The Bear, you guys. My son is being such a brat. My oldest and I are movie buffs. We love to watch certain shows. I got him into watching The Bear when the second season was getting ready to start. I need to find my thingies. Hold on one second. I need to go in my pocket and get the stickers here. Is it here? Yeah. There we go. I am not prepared at all. And so so when I was getting ready to watch season 2 or prepping for the release of season 2, I told him about it and I was like, I'm gonna binge season 1. Do you want to binge it with me so that you can, you know, watch season 2 with me? Shoot, I knew that was gonna happen, but I did it anyway. Is that gonna be too much for me? Am I gonna be able to handle? Sorry if I accidentally ripped this. It is what it is, people. I'm not gonna stress about it, she says, as she stresses. Okay, let's get some of these going. We'll do a big one and maybe a little one. Or maybe 2 big ones. I kind of want 2 big ones. I think I'm gonna have to reprint a second set of these. And anyway, so right before the second season was gonna go, we binged and he joined me and he loved it. Like, he freaking loved this show. Well, it's there. I couldn't change it. I feel like that is too big, you guys. And that is definitely too big. So let's do a little one. Sometimes I don't get the proportions perfect, but I always try when I do my stickers to do several different sizes. So like you could see I have this ginormous one, medium, and small. It will have to do. I guess I didn't cut these. All right, and then let's do our meals, which should be, why do I not have a second one? I feel like I'm missing. You guys, all right, I had to find a second one because I forgot that I needed 3. Okay, there's July. Now, I promise I'm gonna do better. If you've been with me on this journey, I just go into months where I'm like cooking every single day and the months where I suck. And this month we ate out 95% of the time. So I'm just tossing that out because I'm so embarrassed about it. And we are going to do better. Okay? We are going to eat homemade meals all this month. I am refusing. Jay laughs. He's like, sure, Mom, sure. So I promise that I'm going to keep my stuff in order. Here is July already started. Let's go to finance. We're going to do the last thing right now. And then I have the weeks here for July, which is here. I hope you guys are all doing good. I jinxed myself because I said that when my bosses were gone, I was going to be all caught up and just dealing with fires. Oh no, every fire, not even a fire, shit imploded, and I have been nonstop working. Like, and then I stress because I'm the type of person who needs to have things under control. Let's get rid of this stuff because we don't need, we'll just need August. Can you believe that? Lord have mercy. And everything imploded and I've just been playing catch up. And I hate that. And then what I hate more than anything is that me not being able to do my job because I'm waiting on someone else, and that someone else is my bosses. Like, I have major things to do. I think my neighbors are home and they like to do karaoke. I gotta tell you that story, you guys. And did I move this over? Let's go to trackers. I already lost my train of thought of what I was talking about. Did I put, yeah, Sweet Magnolia, Jeannie in Georgia, Virgin River. I started watching Couples Therapy season, I think I need season 3 and 4. Can I just tell you, Belle and I have been sucked into that. Only because I listened to Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard, and he was talking about it, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna check and see what the heck this is. And oh my word, did I get, I'm not keeping track of this, you guys, and I need, again, this will be another conversation that I have on the other flip through video. I'm not going to have this conversation now. I'm going to put the second chase here. And I like to just have different colors for my chase. So we'll do purple this specific 2 weeks. Okay, so I think, oh, we got to decorate this one. Okay, yeah. So we'll decorate the first week of July, and then we'll do the weekly reset, the finance part. Make sure that I forgot what I was saying before. I'm sorry. I hope that I remember it, or when I edit, I'll do future me and try to finish whatever story I didn't finish. But my neighbors behind us, it's a new family, a sweet Mexican family with some kids. But when they moved in, they would do karaoke's, and they're like right next to my back door, my patio door, and they would do karaoke's, but they had amplifiers, and they don't sing well. The man doesn't sing well. The woman sings amazingly, but the guy does not sing well. And they would be doing karaoke out of an amplifier. and literally the entire surrounding 4 blocks could hear him. And I thought maybe it's just me, like maybe because I'm right behind him, like where they're doing it. It didn't matter if we put our noise canceling headphones on. It was like a concert was happening outside, like amplifier. This went on a few times. I didn't say anything. And here you have a 10 o'clock ordinance where noise has to stop. You can't start before 10 in the morning, and you have to stop by 10. And then there's also an ordinance where if you're gonna do anything that's amplifier related, you have to get a permit. And I believe that also has to end at 10. And so this one particular day, they were going like from, I'm not kidding, they were going from like noon, and it was like 9:45, almost 10, and they hadn't stopped. And my neighbors had come over, you know, had texted, we're in a group chat, the cul-de-sac neighbors, and they're like, are we being, you know, irrational here? Or is this like super loud? I'm gonna cut this just a tad. And the fact that it wasn't just me, that people down the street saw us in the cul-de-sac and they came out and were talking to us and were like, this is insane because it's so loud. And it's like I think it's like 3 families that live in this home. Sweetest people. The little kids always play outside and they accidentally throw their ball. And you know, it's on my side yard. So I think this is too small. So I'm going to slowly, thank God that worked, slowly remove that. And so this particular time, it was like for 10 hours straight. And when you guys, amplifier, we're talking amplifier. And if it was like mariachis or something like that, it wouldn't be such a big deal. And again, when the girl, I'm whispering because my door's open, when the girl would sing, it was like you're at a concert, like for real. But the whole, you know, 1 mile circular area doesn't need to hear it. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, you know, I'm the only one who speaks Spanish in my little cul-de-sac area. So I'm like, I guess I will go over there and talk to them. And I felt so bad because I'm like, I'm the one right behind them. And so I was going to go talk to them. But one of the people, maybe it was Jim Bob, but somebody right before we had all agreed that we were one of us was going to go knock on the door and talk to them, somebody had called the police. And I felt so bad for this family. I felt so bad because there's 3 Mexican families. And listen, when I was a kid, my dad he was afraid of cops, like, you know, and my dad's a U.S. citizen. And right now with all the tensions that are going on, like, the last thing we want to do is scare anyone. And I don't know who the frick called them, but they called them. And they immediately turned off the music, immediately. And I felt so horrible for them. And so then they were doing this like every other weekend, and they just stopped doing it for like a month. And then they started back up, but without the amplifier. And it's just like their backyard. They can hear it. I can hear some of it. It's not a big deal. Because when I have pool parties and we have our music on, it's not on where everybody can hear it, but it's loud enough that my neighbors who live behind me and beside me can probably hear it. But it's not like ginormous amplified music. I'm whispering because they're right outside the door. Where is, oh, here it is. And so ever since whoever I don't even think it was our neighborhood. I'm certain it was somewhere down the street because our neighbors are so tight knit. I would have gone and knocked on the door and just told them, you know, like, hey, it's totally fine. You guys are having a blast, but the amplifier is the issue. But again, somebody freaking beat us to that and called the cops. So I think it scared the crap out of them, especially in this political climate, that they got so fearful that they didn't do it for like a month, and then they just started, but they did it with just a regular speaker. Like we have a small little outdoor speaker, and you know, and so they're doing that now. So I can hear them right now with the Mexican music. And mind you, I think they realize that I'm Mexican because when I clean, I have my Mexican music. It's just tradition, right? If you're a Mexican woman and you're getting ready to clean, to throw down and start cleaning, you put your Mexican music on and you are like singing your own concert as you clean. And so that's what, you know, I do. So I think they know because they always play. I love Ana Gabriel, and there's a song of hers that I absolutely love, and I will scream to the mountaintops when I hear it, and they play it. It's almost like they play it for me, like, hey, we're playing you your favorite song, we're going to be singing and whatever. And it doesn't bother me. It was just the amplifier. So that's been rectified. So there's no more issues there. Thank goodness. But I feel so bad for them. But they're the sweetest little, there's I think a family with kids, and then there's 2 other families who live there. Okay, I don't know where it cut off, but my phone overheated, and this has been happening. My phone has been overheating and my Apple computer has been overheating. I don't know what the hell is going on. So I just went and asked. I had to put my phone in the freezer to get it to chill, literally, so that I can finish this video. And that's telling me that I'm gonna have to do a break before I record the flip through. So I think what I'm gonna do is edit everything, or give my phone and the computer a break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 28. And food was $3.79. So I'm gonna hurry up and do this so that it doesn't overheat again. All right, there is that. All right, so that is that, you guys. This is our, okay, you guys, I'm gonna have to end this because we're done and my phone keeps glitching and like turning off, and I don't want the problemos, okay? I don't wanna keep stopping and starting, stopping and starting. So there is our July theme. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. I love her in my brown matte CROCO Amika. Love, love, love it. So yeah, I am gonna let my phone chill, literally, because it's overheating. And I am going to do a video. What time is it? It's 3. I may not be able to do the flip through today. I might be able to do it tomorrow. We'll see. It depends how fast I can get it done. But that is this video. Again, if you are new and you enjoy this kind of content, I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. For everybody else, thanks for watching. Again, July setup and plan with me in my everyday carry, which currently is my CROCO Amika in matte brown CROCO, and as usual, all of my inserts are Franklin Covey compact size. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.